This is the MSP Challenge, a serious game about marine and maritime spatial planning in which you collaborate with other users in teams and explore the many different facets of balancing the environment and human activities on sea. The host can choose from various sea basin editions when setting up a session. For example, the North Sea, Baltic Sea, or Clyde Marine region. Once you've selected a session, you can pick a team to be a part of. Each team represents a country within the selected sea basin and is connected to a specific color. Input your username and connect to the server. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll find the main menu bar. From here, you could explore the majority of the game's content windows, features, and MSP tools. The time view window in the top right corner of the screen showcases the general timeline of the session. In the game, teams may explore the sea basin and discuss any ideas they have for development. These ideas can be further developed and fleshed out through the process of creating spatial plans. For example, one of the teams might decide they want to improve and expand the renewable energy infrastructure of the North Sea. To access how the development of renewable energy affects the environment and other industries, they will have to consult the impact tool through the main menu bar. This chart highlights the impact various elements have on each other. In this example, this team would look at the effect of wind, wave, and tidal farms on other elements of interest to the team. When selecting these elements, the team can clearly see they negatively impact shipping routes, among other things. They can enable these data layers on the map in order to properly assess where new farms can or cannot be created. In order to get started, they'll need to create a spatial plan, give it a name, and select a date by which the plan should be implemented. The next step is to select the necessary data layers that will require alterations in order to bring this plan to fruition. Given their objective, this team could consider selecting sockets, wind, wave, and tidal farms. Now is the time to specify what existing farms require changes or where a new farm should be built. This can be done through the Geometry tool window, which can be accessed by selecting the data layer of interest. You can create a new farm by placing multiple anchor points and drawing a geometry shape on the map. Both newly created and existing geometry can always be edited or removed at a later moment in time. In order to be functional, new farms will have to be connected to the energy grid through the correct use of energy cables. If a new geometry area overlaps with another country's territory in the sea basin, the respective team will have to approve of the spatial plan before it can be enacted. Once everyone has agreed on the plan state may be changed from design to consultation to approved. When the initial planning phase is over, the host may unpause the time, which will start the simulation, and all the different plans created will begin to play out once they hit their implementation dates, thus allowing teams to see results. This is a good moment for the team to reflect on whether the plans they created met the intended outcome, if anything unexpected occurred, or what they could have done differently, and to think through where to go from there. Once the plans play out, they can't be undone. Teams must work through any consequences or possible drawbacks. Then, they do it all over again.